Hello everyone, this is Century Countess, and today I'm going to be showing you an inventory of my most favorite and most fashionable jewelry. Each item you see here will be described in detail, and if there's a story behind one, I will share it. So, without further ado, let's begin, shall we? First, let's start off with the iconic necklace. This necklace was my debut necklace. Um, I wore this for every performance for the last 2 years of my performing. I've performed for about 6, 7, or 8 years now, and this necklace has been with me for my first 2 years of performing. It's quite old. It cost me about $50 because it was a custom-made design. The pearls are white glass. I think more of an ivory. The C stands for Counteville, of course. Sometimes people refer to it as Countess. This is the clasp. It has a little pearl on the end. And I cherish it because it was my first. Next item I would like to share is this brooch. I got it from a Value Village up on Capitol Hill before it closed a few years later. At the time, I was very into Marie Antoinette, and I just finished watching the version of Marie Antoinette with Kirsten Dunst, and after that, I wanted to do an 18th century theme for Halloween. So I went to Value Village, and sure enough, I found this brooch. It's a little clock brooch, and it had a Marie Antoinette type of vibe to it, so I had to get it. This second brooch I also got from the same Value Village that closed up on Capitol Hill. It was later that I found out that it was from Avon, and I believe the Elizabeth Taylor collection. So this piece I think I got for $7, but online it's more pricier. So this is a very nice collective item, and it's probably one of the very few items that I own that is actually from an Elizabeth Taylor collection. It is a large gold rose with 3 pinkish peachy stones and 1 dangling pearl, teardrop pearl, one of my favorites. I always love the little dangling pearls or stones. Solid gold, well, not solid gold, but it's like between a deep gold and a white gold. Not real gold, of course. And it's been with me for a good while now. I wear it occasionally. And it's one of my earliest pieces. And then here's the picture of the back. The clasp. It's right here. And that's about it for this piece. This one is my Halloween pendant. It is a gold skull, gold colored skull, and it's not working right now because the jaw is locked, but normally you can make the jaw move. But right now it doesn't want to move. I think it's probably because it's been rusty. It's a little rusty. The gem is really nice. It's like one of those kid telescopes that you look in and you see different designs. You basically peep in here, and because of the back here, everything has that beautiful design. I wish there was a way I could show you how it looks when you peer inside, but it's very similar to a telescope that kids normally play with, and they see different colors. It's on a chain. I got this also from the Value Village that closed on Capitol Hill a few years ago. It has little black stones for eyes, and it was the only item that I saw. I don't know if it was part of a costume collection or it was just there because it was there, and I get a lot of comments when I wear this. I wear it whenever I can for every Halloween month, and I'll probably wear it for this October month that's coming up. I call this one my mini emerald brooch. They're not real emeralds, they're obviously glass stones. If they are emeralds, I would be shocked. But it was very flashy, and I like big, flashy things, and they make my costumes pop. And if you've seen my channel and most of my costumes, including my video of all my favorite costumes, you will know that they are quite elaborate, and flashy stones go well with elaborate costumes. I sometimes wear it for a Christmas piece because it does have like a Christmas wreath theme to it, and it also has like this, let me see if I can zoom in a bit, like this vinery design that give blooper that gives the illusion of a vine Christmas wall hanging wreath. This stone was not here. I actually used a broken piece of jewelry that had a similar tone to the other stones. I think it's the exact same tone of stone. And I just put it in and it fit perfectly. Um, this one was also a Value Village purchase. And it's been with me as long as the other items that you've just recently seen. Here is a necklace, and I just realized that green stone that I was just talking about must have came from this piece, and I didn't even realize it. I thought it was an old earring, but no, it turns out it must have been this piece. I've had this for about a year now. I like it because it had a Renaissance look, and I even love this chain. I was going to replace it with a pearl necklace, but you don't really see a chain like this much, so I kept it. Um, it was falling apart, so I put some glue, some special glue, jewelry glue on it. Eventually I'm going to have to go to Michael's. I'm going to take it along with me because I know Michael sells loose stones like this. Because I'm not good with gem sizing, so I can't just grab the piece online and hopefully it will fit. I have to actually see the gem in order to know that it's going to fit, because I don't know sizing too well. Now, if it was a clothing size, that's a different story. But yeah, this has had its ups and downs, multiple repairs, and like I said, it's missing a stone, and I think that was the stone that was used for the wreath piece. So I cherish this piece because this actually has a deep period feel to it. And it may be altered in the future with a different necklace piece. I don't know. But yeah, it's one of my favorites. These are my clippy earrings. When I saw these, I just had to have them. I mean, you don't see earrings like this, and you don't see Oh, I forgot to mention that one of the stones falls apart all the time, no matter what. I have put every type of jewelry glue on it, and it still disagrees with me. Probably one of the reasons why I don't wear these too often, unless I know that they're going to be secure for a few hours. They're still workable, but like I said, one of the stones keep falling out, and one of these days, I'm going to lose that stone without knowing it, and it's going to break my heart. I have not worn these in a long time. The last time I wore these was probably a Valentine's Day performance last year, before COVID ever happened, before we even knew COVID existed. In fact, before COVID existed itself. I'll probably repair the stone once again, and this time I'm going to make sure that it's a special glue that's going to last a while. Probably a good crazy glue or a nice extreme super glue would do the trick. But these are one of my favorites. I wear them with my red dress with the gold embellishment, and I love them. I extremely love them. This ring I purchased to go with the earrings that you just saw. It's one of my favorite type of earrings because it, oh, excuse me, ring. I mean a ring, not an earring. It's not an earring. If this was an earring, it probably stretched the ear. But I got it to go with the red earrings that I just showed you, and it's an adjuster. It will go with, it will size up to any finger. You just got to be careful because eventually sizing and resizing will take its toll. So once you get the size of the ring that you, of the finger length thickness you want to leave it there. And yes. And then here is the necklace that goes with it. I call this a Franken necklace because it was a combination of a vampire brooch from a costume with a very ugly, dangly, pinkish orange pendant on this lovely ruby colored glass stone. I removed that peachy pink pendant that was just ugly. It didn't even make any sense to go with the ruby stones. And I replaced it with this, and I painted it a different tone to kind of blend in with the gold framing of the rubies. And it's also one of my earliest costume pieces. I would say probably a 2016 or a 2015 piece that I purchased also from that Value Village. Now I'm going to show you two brooches. These were from a Christmas gift that was left out as extra, so I'm able to wear these. This one is my gold and orangey tannish stone brooch, so it's more of a summery autumn. This one is more of a nice icy winter. They're one of my few Victorian Civil War brooches, as I call them, and I cherish them both. I haven't had a chance to wear them because obviously COVID, I mean, it robbed us of a very good 2020. So yeah, these are one of my favorites of two sets for a summer autumn and an icy winter. The last item I'm going to show to you today in part one of this jewelry display is this bracelet. This bracelet has some very important significance to me. It was an item that I wore at my first Pride Parade, and it was not only my debut at Pride, it was the first time that I walked in the parade itself. It was worn with a beautiful costume, and it didn't really get much visibility, but I still cherish it. It is one of the few items that I own still from that costume. And that's about wraps it up for today. In part one, I would have shown all my jewelry in a first episode, but unfortunately, the timing of this video is getting a little too long. So in part two, I will show you another batch of my jewelry, and hopefully I will see you soon. Bye for now.